reason, they don't have an over-the-counter antihelminthic drug. So I went to the hospital, and I went to the hospital actually just to check up on the staph infection I mentioned earlier. It wasn't a big problem, but while I was there, I was like, hey, can we do like a physical and a checkup? Like, also, I think I have worms. I'm pretty sure, like, I really, like, can you please just prescribe me some anti-worm drugs? Like, whatever you've got, even if I don't have them, would make me feel a lot better if you just, flush it if it's there. Because I literally saw those things as I was eating them. Whether or not they were all dead, I don't even know. Or maybe even if the eggs could survive past cooking. So I was, like, paranoid about that. But it was a pain in the ass. Literally. Like, they gave me these little jars with chemicals in them, and I had to, like, here, now somebody's got to go play with that in a lab in order to tell if there's a problem. Actually, the results of that lab test never came back. In my mind, I imagine it was just so gross. It was such an unusual test that the lab guys down here were just like, yeah, it's clean. There's nothing in there. She's, being paranoid or whatever. But I never took any kind of drug or anything. Instead, I just did natural cleanse. I took vitamins and minerals and stuff, and I never experienced any of the same stuff that I did when I definitely had worms from my previous trip to Africa. So I think I'm okay. Pretty sure I'm fine still. I don't know. I think all the other girls are fine too. They were eating those catfish for a lot longer than I was, and Lindsay did a lot of the cooking, and she's pretty good at cooking, so I think we're okay. Let's see. I love your bubbly, positive personality. Oh, thanks, Debbie. Oh, so bubbles. I am a scuba diver, so I do love blowing bubbles. Bubbly. When safe at home or on the water, do you use sunscreen? Deborah, I do. I do use sunscreen, yes. When I'm sailing and I don't get into the water, I use 50 SPF sweat-proof stuff, and if I'm getting in the water, I use reef-safe sunscreen. It's important that you do that because a lot of the sunscreens around have nasty chemicals in them that are causing a lot of the coral bleaching in heavy populated areas. In fact, just here in Hawaii, right off of Waikiki, the coral reefs are messed up. And you can actually see the progression as you go out from shore, where a lot of the tourists and stuff are on the beach, and their sunscreen kind of seeps out into the water, and it gets onto the coral and kills it. So if you're going swimming in the ocean, please wear reef-safe sunscreen. Let's see. Speaking of I ate everything, did you have to take it easy so you wouldn't get sick? Meaning danger of getting sick. Patricia and everyone, I cannot emphasize this enough. I ate everything. There was no taking it easy. No. Now I couldn't even, there was no. My brain was one direction only. Eat everything. And I didn't get sick. Didn't get sick. I had some really big bathroom breaks, but no sickness or anything. Just big old food bellies and everything that comes and goes as a result of that. Rick. Hi, Rick. He says, we want to see you back. That would be fun. Yeah, whether it's on Naked and Afraid, or maybe if I can get my shit together and do a YouTube channel, or maybe if I can propose a fun semi-animated show or something. Yeah, I really do enjoy production. I really do enjoy the camera, the microphone, and educating people. I love education. I like to teach, and I like to share wisdom and knowledge and experience and silly fun stories and all of that stuff. So I think, given my personality and given the kind of lifestyle that I live as an adventurer, I think working in television or in the media in some kind, I like to think will be a big part of my future. Discovery Channel has provided me, obviously, with a really cool opportunity to get my foot in the door. And that is a part of the reason that I did the challenge as well. Obviously it's fun to go on adventures. I might have gone and done it even if it wasn't a TV thing, but the fact that it is on TV is an important factor. I think a lot of people are sort of like, they want to be humble, they want to be modest and say like, oh, you know, it's not about the TV. It's not about wanting fame or popularity or whatever. But I'm going to level with you. I'll be completely honest. It is about that. I want to get my name out there. I want people to see me. I want people to know who I am. I want as many opportunities as I can in the future to do the kinds of amazing things that I want to do. And a lot of those things, I think, sort of require a media presence. So this was kind of the first real big opportunity that I had to establish a media presence, and I'm very excited that it happened in this way. I think it's literally the coolest show that I could have ended up on, and I got to express a lot of my really cool skills and experience some amazing adventures. So very cool to have done it that way. I do have to say, if you're interested in television, if you're interested in establishing a media presence, primarily, don't do this challenge. This is like, you can't just want to be on TV and make it in this challenge. We've seen that with a few people along the way that are like, I have a great body and I want to do a challenge and I think that I have skills. Like, I'm going to do this. It's like, yeah, no, it takes a lot more than that. I'm lucky that I have those skills. Is it luck? I don't know. To me, I attribute a lot of this to good fortune. I try to be grateful and thankful for all of the people in my life and all the opportunities that ever come up. And this was a really, really big one. So thank you, Discovery. Thank you, Renegade 83. Thank you, all of the producers. And hey, thank you to you fans as well for helping to make this as cool and awesome as a thing that it is. Deneen, on to the live survival show. Oh, all right. Enjoyed this so much. Nice to see you, Deneen, as well. Matt and Brooke were married until the airport scene. Oh, yeah. You guys, Matt is taken. Don't go getting all crushing on that guy. He's got a beautiful and awesome wife. You don't get. Bong Admana, hey there. I am doing well. I am sitting on a tree stump next to a tree. That's how I'm doing. I've got this whole setup here with a microphone and my computer and a beer and all my little props and stuff, so it's kind of fun. I think my neighbors are like weirded out.